right, team, listen up. This crew is about family, but the game has changed now.
Well, Artist of the Year and Sexiest Man Alive, lucky me. Dwayne, it's a pleasure to have you in the show.
I mean, my gosh, yeah, that's a title right there.
Yeah, that's a good title. Well, we seen the movie last night and it was terrific. And
cool.
One of the things we enjoy the most is there's more agent hubs here, isn't that right?
Yes, well, now we had a little challenge in Fast and Furious 7 because I was shooting, I think, 2 movies at the same time. So, but now this time it was nice. We have a little bit more Agent Hobbs and it was good.
It's not a torpedo!
Take the wheel.
What? This is crazy!
When you think the franchise can't get any bigger, then you have these amazing explosions all over Iceland and you have flying cars here in Manhattan. So when do you realize you're in like this big budget breaking record movie?
I think the moment you start testing the movie to audiences, right? I think that's what happens. As you test the movie to audiences, that gives you a really real reflection on how much they're going to enjoy it, and then you start to get an idea of what the movie can be globally. You know, at the end of the day, for me personally, I'd go into a movie like this with the 8 at the end of the title, Fast and Furious 8. I just want to make a good movie and want fans to be happy.
I don't know if the old Dom is in there. I don't give a damn. I'm taking you down. Toretto, let's play. Wait! Ah! Oh, damn!
How cool is to add more depth to your character in every movie?
There's a built-in audience that is very passionate and loyal to Fast and Furious, and in that, I think that there's a drive personally to make sure that the character is evolving and make sure that it's arguing properly and making sure that there's multi-dimensions to the character, whether it's showing the softer side with his daughter and the soccer team, or having fun with Jason Statham, because the testosterone is always going to be there, and the tough guy stuff is going to be there. But it's important to show that kind of evolution.
You want to tell me why you just put me in a room with this tea and crumpets eating criminal?
You know, I think that tight t-shirt's cutting off the circulation of your brain. You should get bigger size.
You guys are gonna work together.
Love to.
This rivalry with Decker Shaw is so rich and has so many shades. It's really fun to see on screen.
Yeah, thank you.
So where is this movie taking you both?
Well, I think what we wanted to do was balance out there's 2 sides. I think there's 2 stories that are happening within Fast and Furious in 8. So you have one side where it's Charlize Theron and Vin. That's one side where they're together a lot and he went rogue and it's very dark. Like that side of the story is dark. On this side of the story, you have the rest of the team and you have myself and Jason Statham's character. But on this side is where it was important to find humor and find fun. Yeah, and find that kind of quality and connectivity with the fans to balance out this side that's happening. So it was a delicate balance, but I think we found it.
Agent Hobbs kind of remind me of a superhero. I mean, he's like almost unstoppable, but he's not Black Adam. Please, Dwayne, tell us anything about this future project of yours.
Yeah, so Black Adam's been great. We had tremendous meetings with DC when we went there. And DC, it's a really special time at DC right now where we're developing Black Adam now, writing Black Adam. And what we decided to do was, the challenge was Shazam and Black Adam and creating this story. This is why it went on for years, and creating a story that involved both characters. And what we were finding was the intensity, the backstory, the DNA and the wiring and the makeup of Black Adam, Teth Adam, right? That man who was a slave and enslaved. And the fury that he has, it was a hard juxtaposition to Shazam and the youthfulness of Shazam, even though in the comics that's what happens. But I think our version of the movie, we all decided, including DC, that the best thing to do is actually split the two and create a Shazam movie, standalone Shazam movie, and create a standalone Black Adam movie. So we got really good. It's this big secret what we're gonna do with Black Adams. Fortunately, I can't reveal it to you. But I was really happy, and it was almost like we had a really great breakthrough with DC. And DC it's a special time at DC where they're turning the corner and they're building out the DC universe in a really cool, smart way, which is awesome. So it's awesome to be a part of everything and being part of the build out. And we got a really cool surprise for Black Adam.
Oh,
and,
we're really excited.
I can't wait. Yeah, you're gonna
we're
love
really
it.
excited. Man, can I give you a hug?
Yeah,
Please? I
dude.
admire you so much.
Oh, thank you so much.